KILR Killer Games.
Hey there, gamers and simmers and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer, and here we are in our world tour with Flight Simulator 2000. We've done this flight in some other simulators, and now we're going to do it in this simulator. Traveling around the world with Flight Simulator 2000 this time. This one out of all the flight simulators that I played, this one I haven't played as much. I've played 5 and 98 quite a bit, and well, 2004 and 10. But Flight Simulator 2000, I think I played it a little bit, but I really didn't do too much with it. But we're going to change all that. So we are here at Chicago Meigs, and we are going to go ahead and turn on our plane. Which happens to be we're in a Mooney Bravo. Yeah, we did a Mooney Bravo this time. And we'll just show you here when I can figure out which one's which here. There. So there you go. Got a whole view there for you. Oh, that was a plane that just kind of took off there. Yeah, so we're just kind of looking around there, but yeah, I figured I'd do something different with this one instead of a Cessna. Figure we'll do a Mooney Bravo. All right, so close window. There we go. So we got a boat out there. Now I'm trying to do some upgrading here with Flight Sim 2000. I did manage to get FS Clouds 2000 installed. So you'll notice a little bit of a difference with the clouds. I am trying desperately to get ProFlight 2000 to work on this thing. Although I have ProFlight emulator, it comes with ProFlight 2000, and I've been able to compile an adventure with it, but the simulator is not seeing it. When I go to the adventure and try to load it up, so if I go here and I go to adventures and I have it like in my other, it's like blank. It won't see it. Converted adventures? No, won't see it. But it's in the folder. So I've compiled it. It's there. It's in the folder, but for some reason Flight Simulator 2000 will not see it, will not read it. I don't know if it's because when it's compiled, it's being compiled using something that was designed for ProFlight emulator. I don't know. Maybe I have to actually get the actual release of ProFlight 2000 in order for it to get to work. I don't know. But I don't know, it's going to be a long world flight, so I'd hate to have to buy it a second, you know. I mean, I've already have it. I may not have it separate. You know what I mean? I'd hate to have to buy it again, but you know, I'd like to try to get as much as we can out of this, but one thing at a time, I suppose. Alright, so let's turn on our radios here. Of course, remember we're going to be going out to DuPage, which is 108.4 108.4. Still can't use the mouse buttons here. Alright, 108.4. Oh, there's no standby or anything there. Interesting. Nav 1, Nav 2. That's the VOR 2 indicator. Where's the VOR 1 indicator? Oh. Do I have to switch it? No? Am I blind? Oh, maybe this is it. This is it. This is VOR 1. This is VOR 2. Alright. .4. Oh man, this is annoying. Okay, come on. Well, got nothing going on there. Let's see. Chicago O'Hare 113.9. Do I have to start moving before it starts seeing distance? Because it's not seeing anything, is it? Huh. It's kind of... It's like it's not picking up the radios at all. Maybe we'll be flying blindly. I have no idea. Oh, huh. I have this black hole over here. Alright. Okay, so there is no virtual cockpit again. So I've got this laid out so that way I've got my GPS and everything. It's weird. Maybe they'll show up as once we get up there. Fuel. L. Off. Well, we don't want off. I guess I can't select both. Nav, GPS, speed brake. Lots of buttons here. Oh, you know what? I think this thing has ATC. Hold on. Let's see. Instrument panels. No. New world. Aircraft. Communications. No, it's not what I want. Autopilot. Navigation. Radios. Okay, not worried about that. Huh. Well, if this thing has ATC, I sure don't see it. I don't see anything that even resembles... I thought I read somewhere that it had some type of form of it, but I guess not. Okay, well, let's just take off then. Take off, eh? Alright, fine, man, we will. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. My controls are going out of control, actually. we'll just follow the dynamic scenery here. As he kind of turns around. Okay. Well, we're not quite lined up, but I think we are ready to go, so let's go! Let's get flying. All right. We'll fly here right through downtown like we have at the other times. We gotta go say hi to the Prudential building. Say hi to the folks at the Prudential building. Wave, hi! Hi there! Try not to hit anything. We can slow down here. My goodness. I'm trying to level out here. Alright, looks like my radios might be starting to work now a little bit. Okay, we need to head off this way. It took me a little bit to remember how to read this thing, because the lines and everything were getting me confused. Alright. Because this is combining our horizontal situation indicator with our VOR radio, VOR 1. Alright, let's get our altitude set here, yeah. We'll set it at, what, 2,000 feet? That sounds good. I'll tell you what, this This throttle is touchy. This throttle is very touchy. Oh, jeez. There. I didn't even have the altitude thing set. Why is it still going up? I have it set at 2000. Why is it still going up? I think I just went inside a cloud. No. Our plane is still going up. Why is it doing that? That doesn't seem to do anything. Is it maybe going down now? I have no idea. Oh, hey, we can take a look on... So we're going up, apparently. And around, and who knows what else. And I have no idea why I'm getting these bandit lines like this. I can't remember if it was like this before or after I installed FS Clouds. It should be leveling here, man. This thing is not always the greatest. Alright, so I think runway 4 is over to the side. Let's take a look and see if we can get our ATIS. Oh, simulation decided to pause. It's because I clicked outside of the simulator. Let's see. ATIS is what? What is it? Oh, there it is. 135.4.
Celsius. Dew point 08 Celsius. Altimeter 2981. Automated weather observation 1440 Zulu. Wind 269er at 07. Visibility 10. Sky condition broken 3,200. Temperature 14 Celsius. Dew point 08 Celsius. Altimeter 2981. Automated weather observation 1440 Zulu. Wind 269er at 07. Visibility 10. Sky
He's
condition
not giving me anything specific to the airport.
200. Temperature 14 Celsius. Dew point 08 Celsius. Altimeter.
Alright. Well, that was kind of bizarre. I think it was 110.10 for the, wasn't it? For the ILS. Yeah, so 110.1 is the right nav. Right frequency for runway 4, which we are not headed for runway 4. Okay, I just realized that. Try sticking to our flight plan this time. That might be a good idea. Look at this over here. I'm like flying this way and around and all the pretty colors have got me all distracted. So look at the pretty colors. They're so pretty. Oh, what do we got here? Standby vacuum, prop, de-ice, pitted heat, boost pump, and push on for elevator trim. And a whole bunch of switches, knobs, and dials, and gauges, and everything else on here. Are we turning? Yeah, we are turning. Stop turning! You can see the airport. I'm going to guess that these are winter textures. The other stuff when I was flying on the other simulators, didn't look like, I don't know if they just like would have recently switched based on the day, or if it's the FS Clouds that did this, I don't know. I guess I could change the season and find out. Let's do that. Let's change the season and find out. Let's see. World, time, season. We're on fall. Let's change it to summer. Let's see what happens. That did absolutely nothing. Okay. Let's change it to winter then. Well, that definitely made it look colder, I think. In the meantime, we're missing our... mark. Alright, so here we are. We are... Sorry. Catching the radio here. Guess we'll change it back to fall. So, okay, so it is changing it underneath. There's just all these white lines. It makes it look like... Yeah, seriously, it makes it look like winter. View mode. Spot plane. So yeah, so take a look at the textures. See, with all that white down there, with it all being close together, it just looks like snow, but it's just, I guess, streets or something. I hate when this pauses every time that you hit the... That had me worried for a moment. I'm like, oh, great. We're now facing the ground. That's fantastic. Alright, where's our... Got to get back on course here. I saw a runway. Runway's over there. Of course, it's over here on our GPS / flight director. Now, if I select this to approach, I wonder if it will... Ooh, okay. Looks like it's going to try to catch it. And there she is. Yes, yes, landing gear, got it. All right, we are nicely lined up. And in we go. I didn't click out of the... I did not click out of the game that time. That time it was just my system, I don't know, deciding it was going to pull something else up. We are going down way too fast, too. Looks like it's gonna land me like right before I get to it. Come on, slowly, slowly. Slowly, gently, slowly, gently, 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 gently. There. There's a little turnoff right over there. Alright. Let's see. I barely moved my throttle. Come on now. Look at the way that plane's going in. I like how, since from Flight Simulator 98, now we're looking at the jetliners, and now we're beginning to see some texture on some of these now, instead of it just being like a red jumbo jet or a purple one or something. Now it's got some type of texture on there. It's like a big marshmallow sitting over there. No, no, see? Look at that. I did... I've got the throttle hooked up to one of my buttons. It's like I push the button like a few times, and then it like goes in all the way. Like, no. That's not... I need to adjust the sensitivity or something. I don't know what airline that is. Is that like Orbit Airline or World Travel or something? I don't know, but there's a lot of them. I think that's like fire coming out of his... Don't mind me, I'm just going to go underneath your wing. I do have crash detection on, just not with dynamic centering. You never know. It's one of those days where you're flying just fine, and then some dynamic scenery just decides to, oh, you know what, I'm just going to just turn and run right into you just because. Can ruin your whole day. Yeah, this homie ain't gonna play that. Alright, well, I think we're kind of parking in one of the most similar spots that we did on some of the other ones, so yeah, we'll just park right here. Looks good. There we are. Okay, so we're here at O'Hare on Flight Simulator 2000, and we'll just go ahead and turn this bad boy off. It stopped raining, so that's cool. All right, well, hope you enjoyed that flight. It's interesting seeing these flights with the different simulators, because you see a lot of similarities with the graphics, but then you start to see how it starts to get a little better and a little better and a little better. So it's, I don't know, it's kind of cool just being able to see and experience that all over again. But anyways, appreciate you checking this out, and there'll be more flights, of course. All right, well, thanks, and I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed the beginning of our world tour and trip down memory lane with this flight simulator. Be sure to check out the other versions of this same flight with different simulators. Why? Well, it gives us a chance to look back at what was, how things changed, and it's just fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on another flight.